the Army's 250th birthday. On Sunday, 8 June, we celebrated the birth of the church. This Saturday, 14 June, we celebrate the birth of the U.S. Army with a big parade in the District of Columbia. We as Christians are members of God's spiritual army. I am going to adapt thoughts from Colonel Jeff O'Leary in his book, How Do People in the Military Inspire You? The men and women in the military are courageous, serving to defend our country. The lessons God has shown members of the armed forces are also valuable for everyone in God's army. We who love Christ are have committed ourselves to his side in the spiritual battle that is being waged on a daily basis. Here are some ways the military can teach us about God. Freedom isn't free. It comes at a great cost sometimes. And members of the military make sacrifices for our freedom. Christ, in his great love for us, made the ultimate sacrifice on the cross so that we could have an abundant spiritual life on earth and an eternal relationship with God in heaven. Praying for the enemies and forgiving them through God's power. God's grace is what ultimately sustains members in God's army and in the service of our country in the military. God is always looking for people willing to serve in the military forces under his guidance and also as a working member of his army. Join God's army and expect some hardships, but your commitment will prove worthwhile before anything, more than anything that you can imagine. As a former member of the United States Navy and a current member of God's Army, I have found this to be true. So, some points to ponder. Serve in God's Army, fight immorality, and maintain religious freedom. God bless you and have a good week.